How are you guys? We're in San Francisco. This is day 2. We're gonna do some badass shit. We're gonna go grab the Ferrari California from Fast Toys Club. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna check out the city and enjoy it, but not before we realize one of our childhood dreams. And by one of ours, I mean mine. I wanna go to that fucking Full House, Pedro. The Full House. I have to see it. I have to be in it. I need to enjoy that place because
full enchilada of Full Houses, right?
It's the full enchilada of the Full House, son.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
I don't know if you guys saw that show on TV, but when I was a kid, growing up in Mexico, I didn't have cable. So we had like 5 TV shows: The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Nanny, Will and Grace, Frasier, and...
That's like you're doing all right.
No. We actually also had Battle Dome. You're right, Fargini. Battle Dome, which Fargini worked on, and I used to be a huge fan of that no one has ever watched. So just with that said, can we please go and find out what's out there? Start. Ferrari convertible. Oh, we're going stereotypical, dude. What else do you do with a Ferrari California?
The other cars, they had we won in 2014. This is just, hey, celebrating 60 years over here.
Hey, look, it's a Ferrari. We got to talk about here is let's just give people the specs and not go too crazy on the car, because this is not a car that you buy to drive hard.
Correct.
You buy this for your wife. You buy this for an entry-level Ferrari. This is a $200,000 Ferrari. Not cheap by any means.
Yeah.
But it's not your most expensive Ferrari. It's not the one that you come in to race. This is the one to cruise around in, right? A $200,000, the California T, which is the car that we're sitting on, has a V8 engine, twin turbo, 3.9 liter engine that produces 550 horsepower, and that takes the car from 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds.
It's respectable
That's
numbers,
more than anyone will ever need.
That's more than enough weight for your mistress. Do you agree? Your mistress does not need more than this.
She does not. No.
Okay, she just wants the Ferrari name,
your money, and an automatic.
and there you go. What more do you want? And that's why they built this.
Okay, so you know why they built this for real. Do you know what the rumor is of why they built this
Actually,
car?
I don't. I would love
The
to.
rumor as to why they built this car was Maserati had this car. This was going to be one of their cars in their lineup. This was going to be, I think, their GT convertible.
Oh, okay.
And Ferrari California, or someone in California said, hey, Maserati, let us take that chassis, put a Ferrari badge on it, and sell it in California. I think we would do fucking great.
Yeah.
And Ferrari was totally against it, because Ferrari back in the day was not about moving units. It's kind of like what it is now, but now they're more interested in moving more units without accepting it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They really thought that they were going to be wrong, that the Maserati body was not going to do it.
Right.
And the fucking California sold like toast.
Yeah,
Killed
I think any
Killed
entry
it.
level. I think any entry level vehicle to a very high premium brand
You
will do
always
really
do well. Yeah, you always do. But for the most part, absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's Alcatraz straight ahead.
Oh shit, Alcatraz.
Holy fuck, that is Alcatraz right there.
I think this is Lombard
It
Street.
is. Oh, grab your phone. This is also why you bring a California T. You can go quietly down the street without making any noise.
The people walking up here, I feel horrifically bad for them. Look at this.
Thank you, it's rented.
And that's Lombard Street.
Wow. Hey, we did it no problem, no?
We did. We got a rolls.
I was gonna say, what's impressive is that Pedro did it with no problem. This is a fucking small car.
Look at the angle, by the way. Look at the angle.
Look at the fucking angle.
You and I are
working,
trying to have a
people.
conversation. Dang.
Let me just tell you, people, I've never been more scared in my life right
Yeah.
now. When I had my 430 Spider, if I went up in an incline,
It turned off.
I don't even want to tell you what he did. But this is a perfect car sightseeing,
Perfect.
no?
Yeah, yeah.
With that said, let's get into points that we like about this car.
Okay.
One, so fucking easy. We were talking about what you said, how simple it is to get in this car and drive it.
Yep.
From 1 to 10, how simple it is.
It was 9-10.
It was 9-10, absolutely.
Yeah. And also, you would think it's like, it's a Ferrari, you got things, you got to make adjustments. No, it actually is a full turnkey, get in and go.
It's not intimidating to drive. The power's not overwhelming. It doesn't feel like anything's out of place, anything is fragile. It feels solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an easy car to get in and just drive.
Yeah, let's talk about how it looks.
You like the looks?
I actually think it looks beautiful.
I think again, it's completely the opposite from that Huracan, right?
Yep.
Because that Huracan commands attention, commands respect.
We're going down. Look at this hill we're going down.
What if the brakes just don't kick in?
Oh man, this is not the time for that.
Honestly, from the old one, the regular, the naturally aspirated one to this one,
Yeah.
the small changes that they did to the car were enough to just make me completely happy with everything they did to it. It looks great. The lights on the front now look like the modern Ferrari lights. On the back, it doesn't look as bulky anymore.
Yep.
It's a really good looking car in person.
It's a sharp looking car.
Yep. Number 3.
Number 3.
You ready?
Yes.
It's a hardtop convertible and it works really fucking well. It works every single time. This car has never left us hanging with the top. Do you agree?
Which in itself is amazing that they built a system that can do that. Ferrari,
they for sure leased it or rented it from someone.
Yeah, they must have brought in a specialist for that, right?
The next thing that I like, practicality.
Okay.
We have rear seats in this fucking Ferrari, which never happens in Ferraris.
Right.
And you have your trunk on the back. So it's not as crazy to think about space. Also, you have a glove box. You have some space right here to put your phone. You have a cup holder. You have this.
It's got one more thing that the Huracan didn't have.
What?
One simple thing.
Okay.
Fucking USB.
Wait, this has a USB?
Yeah, it has a USB.
That's okay. So this is even more practical than that Huracan. There you go. There you go. So practicality is a big thing. A lot of space everywhere. And the last thing that I love about this is the aggressive, traditional Ferrari everything in this car that's so simple to use.
Yeah.
That means you're getting all of the Ferrari tricks right on the steering wheel, which who doesn't love a Ferrari steering wheel?
Can I say something about the steering wheel, Alejandro? Because I know that at some point in like the Formula One cars, because I know right now Formula One steering wheel is way more advanced than this.
Yeah,
but they used to look like this, and they used to have these buttons on there, right?
Yeah.
It is awesome to take that and put it into the street car.
So you go on the steering wheel. You have your rev limiter by itself.
I love that.
Right?
I love.
You have your modes in your Manatino right here, which is sport, comfort, or everything off.
Yeah.
You have the start-stop button right here.
Yeah.
And you have your turn signals right here.
High beams, headlights, washers, everything. Right?
You don't need to get your hands off of it, and then you have your paddles right here. So again, you're getting a lot of Ferrari. You get paddles, you get all the Ferrari steering wheel, you get the noise because it does make like some of the noise that 488 makes because it's a turbocharged car.
Yeah.
It's not the most exciting noise. It's not like Huracan noise, but it's a different type of noise that you get. And you don't need more than this for the car that you're getting into. Yeah. Again, this is not a car for the person that wants to buy it to go fast, to go fucking kill a record, go around the track every single time. Here's the car that you go out and cruise, sightsee, enjoy yourself in.
Yeah.
And your lover.
And most likely you're gonna end up buying 2. Because you buy one for the mistress, and then the wife finds out, and then the wife wants
she's
one.
gonna be like, oh, I want one too.
That's why, by the way, that's why this is the highest selling, one of the highest selling
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Every
gotta buy 2.
has to have 2.
Yeah.
Pedro, a little bit of a head start. Just give it the beat. Here's the other thing, you can do this with a Ferrari.
Get money, baby.
Would you say this is one of the most romantic episodes we've ever done?
Farshad, come stand on this side. Come stand on this side. Quit your romantic gestures.
We made it to our first stop, Golden Gate Bridge, right here behind us. The whole city of San Francisco is right there. By the way, if the city of San Francisco is there, where the fuck are we?
We're at the Marin Headlands. It's a massive lookout point that they actually used to station the military here, where they could see where warships were coming from each way.
And now all those spots are luxury condos overlooking the...
It's not bad. It's not
bridge.
bad. What a change. What a tremendous change. No, but we're here. We made it. And before we get into the Ferrari talk and we talk about the California T, let's talk about Ferrari in general. Let's talk about the latest piece of news that we know about Ferrari.
About the 812 Superfast? That news?
No.
What other news is there?
How many miles is in that car?
This is what I could not believe. 0.
0
How can
miles?
that be? Yeah, I don't
No. So the real, this is what we're talking about. The real reason why we're saying that is because right now there's a scandal going on where someone, an ex-employee of Ferrari, is suing Ferrari because they, Pedro, do you want to elaborate on that one?
So it's an ex-employee of the Ferrari dealership in Florida, and basically they have a system where you can call in a rollback of mileage to 0 miles for a price.
But you got to call HQ for that.
And
gotta call Ferrari.
Then the Ferrari dealership would call HQ and they would approve it or not.
Yeah, and it's a digital kind of...
Supposedly.
Like,
So this is allegedly, and they're saying that there's a couple cases where someone took the miles back or erased the miles on a LaFerrari, selling it for $1 million more based on that fact alone. So I hope it's not true. I mean, Ferrari always is involved in some weird shit, some weird
And to clear
rumors,
something
no?
up, when we say 0 miles, we're not talking literally 0. We're talking about delivery miles.
Delivery
10,
miles.
20,
They bring
30.
it back to
'Cause
like
some people are
20
like, how could it have it?
How could it have
Also,
0 miles
can
when
we
you roll
give
the car out of the dealership?
If they're found guilty, if I was Ferrari, I'd immediately settle, immediately give that guy a California
on.
T. Immediately, would you not?
No question about it. You give that guy a California T and you say, you know what, you don't need to see anything, shut the fuck up, let's go.
Thank you.
That's what I would do too, if it's real.
Whoa, by the
that's
way,
a bad girl.
That was a gorgeous, badass girl. In
Yeah, Farshad is ready.
Okay, hey, if she comes back, I'm running in front of her.
But either way, let's not get too hung up on like the crazy fucking news. Let's go have some fun in San Francisco and talk about the Ferrari a little
Put
bit.
some miles on this.
Let's put some miles, and then
and then we'll zero.
Okay, so we did stop number 1 here at the Golden Gate Bridge, and apparently Pedro knows where the Full House is.
No way.
Yeah, do you remember that show?
Of course.
I fucking saw that show in Mexico. It was one of the 5 shows that we were able to watch, right? So going to the Full House right now will be the most San Francisco thing we could possibly come up with.
Do you think John Stamos will be there?
He fucking better be. Why
Right?
else are we going there if he's not?
Do you remember I asked the cab driver last night?
Hey, you think John Stamos still lives in that house? He's like, no, it's just a TV show. It's not real.
That guy had no sense of humor whatsoever.
Buddy?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, just driving a Ferrari, slow, on the way up. What do you think happened?
Did it just fucking break down?
I'll send her a picture.
Hey, you're the Ferrari collector. You tell me.
Alright, I'm circling back around. I saw where you turned off. Hold on.
There it is. It'll be fine.
Excuse me.
Mr. fucking Ferrari collector over here.
What is going on here? Why you have your hazards on?
What's going on over here? Do you mean what's going on over
How-
here?
What's going on over
How do you not
here?
know you're a Ferrari collector? We're going uphill, dude, and the fucking clutch destroyed itself.
Honestly, I was worried about that. Like, these hills are brutal, man.
It doesn't have a torque converter.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
problem.
saying?
Yeah.
So now we gotta go to the Full House. Right?
Yep.
So
We're only like 2 minutes away from it. Seriously.
Are we really?
Yeah.
So let's hop on the Ghost, go, and come back and pick this up once the clutch is cool, if that ever happened.
Let's go.
And if there's any left.
Come on.
Hopefully it won't roll down.
Here, you want to drive?
Yeah, I'll drive.
And are we gonna remember where we were with the car? Nope.
I didn't think about that.
So we can't get in?
No, we can't get in.
Are you
This
serious?
is still someone's house.
It's not a
Wait.
set.
John Stamos is not in there?
Hang on, I thought they were still shooting like the second season.
No.
Well, not the second, but like the 50th, the new one. No. See, we're not the only ones. There's more people coming in here. Are you sure we can't come in?
Of course we can't come. It's not like they have a live taping here.
I know, but it's not like a museum type of shit.
No. You know how this works. It's just a Hollywood set.
But I thought it was a Hollywood set. I thought you'd be able to walk in and they're like, oh, we'll show you around the house. No?
No.
Okay, so we just drove all the way here. We had a broken car that we just left.
We don't know where it is, by the way.
We don't know where it is. And all just to come and take a look at the house?
Yes.
Just from the outside. That's it?
That's all it is.
So all we're gonna do is take a fucking picture outside of the house and that's that?
Wow, thank you so much.
Tag me on. Yeah, make sure.
I'm on private, so you can't see that.
Why do we have to deal with this?
Follow me now. Just go to Instagram.
Oh, I'll follow you. I wish you were following us all day. We could use some
Go to
photography.
FAR.
FAR.
I am so sorry, guys. He doesn't
Like
come out of the house
famous.
very often.
He's famous. What do you do?
Wait, you're famous? He's been telling us that for 3 days. Is he really famous?
Yeah, I'm not
You're
gonna
famous?
tell you.
Wow.
What happened at the
What
end?
just happened?
I got 3 new followers. I got 3 new followers and a new tag.
Oh, I'm glad. Hey, hang on. I'm glad you got that out of this. Do you remember where the car is?
I really don't.
Okay, good.
We need to make a left here.
Don't.
Fuck. Wait, you can't make a left in here?
Yes, you make a left. You just cannot make a right.
There's just no lanes like in Mexico, so we're back to that. And can I ask you something? Because Farshad and I were talking about this.
Yes.
Why do we insist in going to places where there's an incredible amount of traffic and no lanes and massive chaos on the streets to go do these vlogs?
Honestly, I think it just kind of follows us. Chaos just follows us.
Is that just called the swipe? The Salomon VIP experience?
exactly what it is.
All right, well, fuck us, right? We found it.
Who found it?
You
Who
have
found it?
Fargini did.
Fargini?
And it just
And we gotta be honest with you. We didn't give Farshad any credit whatsoever.
And I
We
said
kept
it 4
telling him
times.
no. He told us the name of the street 7 times. We're like, no. And we went everywhere else except this. And then he goes, no, I remember because when I was walking, I remember seeing on the floor the name of the street. We're like, why didn't you tell us that? You should have believed me from the
yeah, that's
start.
my word. Why is my word not? Okay, so moving forward, if you want to believe me, I got to give you evidence. And
Exactly.
proof.